Let's see how do I get this. Let's see. Here we go. Move this over. Here we go. Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of DDTS, episode 261. Back with another video for y'all today. As you can see from the video that you watched, that's what we're going to be talking about. For those of you that know where I'm about to go with this, you should know. Gonna be talking about Vanessa Huxtable slash the Cosby Show a little bit, and some of the actors and actresses that I know about. But this episode is about Vanessa and the Wretched and when she had big fun. So I'm gonna do my best and try to talk about it. So if you're new here, hit the like button, subscribe button, notification bell, and whenever I have new content uploaded, you can just click on it and start watching. I said I was going to do this video today and I'm going to stick to it and I'm going to do it. I'm going to do this episode the best I can. I'm going to talk about Vanessa Huxtable. We're going to talk about basically everybody. I'm going to try to, but it's basically about Vanessa. Um, so if you haven't watched my past videos that I posted and uploaded on YouTube, please do so, which reminds me, I wanted to go ahead and tell y'all this. My recent video that I did on Beyonce and Blue Ivy and Saucy Santana, y'all, that video has gotten 560 something views ever since I posted it Monday. I looked in my YouTube studio and then I did not expect it to have that many views. Now I don't know, does that mean people's just watching it or people's just glazing it? I don't know, but whatever it is, I'm so grateful and I'm so appreciative. I did not expect it to go that far that it did, but it has gotten 560 some views and I am over the moon. I know my Tasha K and T.S. Madison video that I did, the Tasha K and T.S. Madison video I did, that got 700 and some views, and I did that, I believe, last month. That got 700 and some views, but this video that I did with Beyonce, Blue Ivy, and Saucy Santana Monday got 568 views, I believe, and it's still getting views. I'm like, oh my goodness, I must have I must have did the thing or something because I wasn't expecting it. But like I said, I am over the moon. I'm so appreciative. I'm so grateful. I'm just happy. I guess I'm doing something right. I just love doing YouTube. I love making content. This is what I love to do. I love being a black content YouTube creator. I'm a small content YouTube creator, but hey, I'm gonna get I'm gonna get up there. I'm gonna continue to get up there because hard work pays off. But I want to say thank each and every one of you that has came in today, that has always came in, supporting me and everything. So we fixing to go ahead and get into this video, and I'm gonna do my best. So here we go. I got my coffee. This is my first cup of coffee today at 1:22 p.m. So forgive me. I'm gonna drink me another one too. I have to make me another pot, but I'm gonna drink my coffee. I need my coffee. I can be a bitch when I don't have my coffee. But luckily it ain't came yet because I got it. Okay, now. So as you see, the video when Claire Huxtable was going off on Vanessa because of the Wretched. She was with the Wretched. It's been a minute since I watched the episode, but let me see how can I recap this. Okay, so if you know, you know. If you watched the Cosby Show back in the day, you should know if you remember. Now this exact episode happened in 1990. Now, let me remind you, I was born 5 years after that episode. I was born on February 17th, 1995. I'm 29 years old. Now, this episode was in 1990, but I'm going to try my best to recap it. So, I think Vanessa and her friends snuck off. They were going to see the Wretched. And basically, Vanessa basically tells you in that video what really happened. So, they was laying down in a burning building. Their tickets got stolen or whatever else got stolen that I can remember. And some more stuff went down. Now, this scene that Felicia Rashad did with Triplet, I can't pronounce Vanessa's real name. Uh, Tripani Castle. Trump. I can't pronounce Vanessa's real name, but Felicia Rashad, Bill Cosby, and the girl that played Vanessa Huxtable, they did that thing, but you got to give it to Felicia Rashad that played Claire Huxtable. You got to give it to Felicia Rashad because she did the damn thing. She acted her ass off. I'm surprised that they did not get an Emmy Award. But before we get back into it, I got a fun fact for y'all. Did y'all know Felicia Rashad and Debbie Allen is sisters in real life? Did y'all know Felicia Rashad that played on the Cosby Show is Claire Huxtable and Debbie Allen, who was the director of A Different World and that was on Grey's Anatomy in recent years? Did y'all know they was real sisters in real life? Apparently they are. I did not know it. I've been knowing it for a long time, but I did not know. I know they favor, but they are siblings in real life. They are sisters in real life. Felicia Rashad is about 2 or 3 years older than Debbie Allen. So yeah, they are sisters in real life. And another fun fact, did you know the girl that played Vanessa Huxtable and the boy and the man that played on A Different World as Ron, the light skinned dude? Did y'all know that they was together for 30 years and they still ain't married? They was together for 30 years. They still together. They've been together since 1993 and they have not married or anything, but they've been together for dating for 30 years and they ain't got married or nothing. I don't think they got any kids together or nothing. They've been together since 1993 and they still kicking strong. And like I said, that's amazing to me. I think that is wonderful because I believe that they keep their business private. They keep their business private. They keep their business to themselves. They keep it out the public. But when you go on Encyclopedia, you will see that it'll tell you some stuff, but it ain't gonna tell you everything. So yeah, I just want to share that fun fact with you all. So back to the Wretched episode. Like I said, Claire Huxtable, aka Felicia Rashad, did her role some justice. They played their role so good. All of them did. Bill Cosby, he was just standing there just looking. I loved it that episode. And it got me thinking about all these other episodes that Vanessa was in you know, that she actually made me question about a bunch of stuff. Like it was an episode where she was in where she was in high school and they had makeup. One of her friends had makeup. Excuse me. One of her friends had makeup. And Claire Huxtable, her mama told her, "No, Vanessa, you're not wearing makeup. You are not allowed to wear makeup." So what Vanessa do? Vanessa just gone and being hard headed, going on and wearing the makeup. And she tried to hide it from Claire for so long till she couldn't no more because she let it slip. To me, Vanessa is probably the only child I know that has got into the most trouble besides Rudy and Theo. He ain't got into too much trouble, I don't believe. Rudy got into a little bit. Theo got into some trouble. But Vanessa, though, a lot of people say Vanessa was the good daughter. Well, I too much don't know about that because Vanessa has done a lot of stuff. Like she had Rudy, her sister Rudy, to lie to her mom and daddy about Vanessa going to see her boyfriend. Then Vanessa ends up getting engaged to an older man. Then I don't know, is this trouble? But I don't know if y'all remember. Did y'all remember that scene, that fight scene that her and Lisa Bonet, aka Denise Huxtable, had about Denise told her, "You cannot borrow my sweater. Do not borrow my sweater." So Denise told her, "That's my sweater. Do not borrow my sweater." But Vanessa said she don't have nothing to match, so she borrowed Denise sweater, took it out her ass, and that's where the fight began. But all them kids, they have done something that they really weren't supposed to do, except Sandra. Sandra, she didn't too much do nothing. Denise, I think Denise dropped out of college, if I ain't mistaken. Theo, Theo was he was doing his own thing. But out of all the peoples in that show, I think the only person I know that didn't take too much stuff was Claire Huxtable. Claire Huxtable, she didn't take too much stuff. And they picked the right person to play Claire Huxtable, Felicia Rashad, because this woman has won Tony Awards, has won a lot of awards, and has been in a lot of plays and stuff. Felicia Rashad, she is one of the best to ever do it in the Cosby Show. I loved it. Felicia Rashad in the Cosby Show. She's basically one of my favorite characters because she is a savage. But one of my favorite scenes was when um she told off Elvin, who was going with Sandra. He was like, "Was Sandra ready?" She was like, "Oh, she'll be right down." And after that, she asked him, "Did he want some coffee?" He was like, "You gonna get it? You gonna serve your husband?" And then Claire Huxtable was like, "Let me tell you something." She was like, "Let me tell you something, Elvin. Now, I'm not serving Dr. Huxtable, okay? That what goes on in a restaurant. Now, I'm going to bring him a cup of coffee like he brought me a cup of coffee this morning. And that young man is give and take 50-50. And that's what marriage is all about." And she was like, "And if you don't," she was like, "And if you don't get it together and drop these mantra attitudes, you ain't gonna have nobody bringing you anything, anywhere, anytime, anywhere ever." And I think that's how it went. But she said it fast though. I'ma see, can I find that scene? Cause I love that scene. I love that scene. That scene is one of my favorites. And I'm not gonna lie. To me, I think Vanessa was the troubled child because, in my opinion, Vanessa, that incident with the wretched, I believe she kind of asked for. I'm not saying she asked for it, but she kind of brought that on herself because her mama and her daddy told her that she couldn't go. But you know what she did? She did what any other type of young adult, young teenager would do. They would disobey their parents. They would sneak out the windows and try to have their friends lie to their parents and try to do everything in their power and in their might to, go where they want to go. But in my opinion, I think Vanessa, she was just doing what a typical teenager do. Well, she was almost grown. I think she was 17 or 18. She was just doing what a typical teenager would do. She was just sneaking out and stuff, and she went to the Wretched. But when she the thing was how Claire, Cliff, and the rest of the family found out, they saw it on the TV. See, Denise and Rudy was watching it on the TV, and they called their mom and dad. It was like, "Y'all come quick, come quick!" And then they was talking about this burning building, like a building caught on fire. And Rudy was like, "That's where Vanessa is." And so Claire and Cliff, they went up to go see was um Vanessa okay to go pick her up. Because 9 times out of 10, she had no business trying to go up there. Like if like my understanding is if your mom and daddy told you no, then why would you go? Why would you be hard headed? Why would you be hard headed and go anyway? Because you know what they say? They say this. They say this. They say a hard head make a soft ass. And best believe that is the truth. Because when you bump your hard head so many times, your ass gets soft. A hard head makes a soft ass. And that's the truth. So Vanessa didn't believe nothing, but when she didn't know, when her mom and daddy came and got her, she didn't know that Claire was gonna get on the ass. Cliff, he was just sitting there being quiet. But that's something else. It depends on whatever situation Claire and Cliff kids got in. No matter what situation Theo got in, Denise got in, Rudy got in, Vanessa got in. Cliff didn't too much do no talking. It was Claire. It was Claire Huxtable, Felicia Rashad that did all the talking. She had to get Denise straight. She told Denise one time, she was like, if you ever take this tone up with us again, you can take whatever is in your bank account and you can go discover America. That's when I knew, that's when I knew then and there. You do not mess with Claire Huxtable. I'm just being honest. You don't mess with Claire Huxtable. Like when she told Denise, if you take that tone up with us again, you can take whatever is in that bank account and you can go discover America. And oh my goodness, I felt that. Because Claire is one of them mamas, you think you smart, but I'm smarter. But and I'm gonna tell you something else. Claire and Cliff, well, I'm talking about Claire, because Cliff wasn't hitting on shit. Um Claire, aka Felicia Rashad, she didn't even have to whoop her kids. All she had to use was her words. She didn't have to use no switch, no belt, no fly swap, no nothing, no shoe or nothing. She didn't have to use nothing to whoop their ass. All she had was her word. Because I believe if they got two out of line, Claire would have whooped their ass. She would have whooped them. But I'm gonna say this. Vanessa kind of brought that on herself when she went to the Wretched. She did not have to go to the Wretched, but she chose to go to the Wretched. And like she knew she was gonna get, like she knew, like she had it made. But neither did she know they showed the incident, what happened on TV. So the man sold Vanessa and her friends some tickets, and coming to find out, they got stolen or something. And I guess one thing led to another, and events started happening. I guess, and that's basically all I remember. I have a lot of memories of the Cosby Show that I could tell you about, but I'm not going to. I'm not going to. I'm not going to get all into that. But I have a lot of memories. I might have to do, a breakdown sometime. But I'm gonna tell you this: a lot of people's stopped watching the Cosby Show for a very, very long time. A lot of people stopped watching the Cosby Show for a very long time because of the incident with Bill Cosby and when he went to jail and when he was arrested, went to jail those multiple times. But let me tell you something. Y'all claim like these peoples that spoke out against Bill Cosby. I'm still talking about the Cosby Show, y'all. These peoples that spoken out against Bill Cosby was women that he was with back in the day, back in the 60s, back in the 70s, or whatever you want to say. These women at that time were young. They say that Bill Cosby drugged them, allegedly drugged them, allegedly sexual assaulted them, allegedly did sexual acts with them. Well, let me tell you something. Why y'all want to wait till this man? Oh, why y'all want to wait till this man is halfway dead? I'm sorry, no disrespect, but why y'all want to wait till this man halfway dead? His time winding down. Why y'all want to wait till this man halfway gone? Just why? For y'all can get that man money. That's what y'all want. If he did it back in the day, y'all could have spoken it out about a year or two, maybe three, maybe four, maybe 5 or 6 years or 10. But y'all want to wait 30 some trillion years to try to speak out and speak up on something that happened years ago. And I don't want to hear maybe they were scared. Oh shit, I don't want to hear they were scared. Any other person would have spoken out what Bill Cosby did to them when it happened. They'll say maybe they scared. Bullshit. Bullshit. You can speak. Peoples want to speak out on things that they want to speak out on. Peoples want to speak up, want to speak out and try to tell things what happened to them in a time where it's not beneficial to them. People's want to speak out at the wrong time. It's a time to speak out, and then again, it's a time not to speak out. When that stuff first happened, that's when they should have came out and spoke. If it's true, allegedly, if it's true. Now, I don't know if he did it or not, but a bunch of people say he did. A bunch of sources say he did. A bunch of sources don't believe he did. But a lot of these women say Bill Cosby sexual assaulted them, drugged them, or raped them, or this and that, the third. I don't know. Listen, forgive me, y'all. Hold on, let me get a sip of coffee. Now, I'm gonna go and tell you something. I don't know. I don't know if Bill Cosby put his pudding pop in all them women. I don't know. I don't know if Bill Cosby used his pudding pop to drug the women. I don't know. I don't know if he had any pudding pop pills to drug them. I don't know. I really don't know because I wasn't there. I wasn't born yet. But I read stuff. But people really want to people really want to just, I don't know, they want to speak out on things that happened years and years ago. And really, you could have spoken out about this stuff. And it's like what we talked about before is like when you are a actor, upcoming actress, and when you want to role in a movie, it's like this. If you want this role in the movie, you might have to do some acts to get that role. You might have to do some acts to get into the industry. No matter how good you is, you might have to sleep with one of the producers. You might have to sleep with one of the exclusive producers. You might have to sleep with the big person it is to get to where you want to be. You can sleep with, I don't care how many producers that you want to. Listen, it's been a lot of actors and actresses in the Hollywood world that has slept with producers, directors, the biggest person in Hollywood, and they think that they was going to get to where they want to be and what they need to be. Nope, nope. It's a lot of these actors and actresses that still slept their way up and still ain't got to where they want to be. And like what that line said on the Players Club, you just gotta use to get. You just got to use to get what you want. Well, let me tell you something. It's a lot of peoples out there that's still using what they got and still ain't getting what they want. So basically, if you still ain't got to get what you want, you don't want too much. Or maybe what you got or what you thought you had was good ain't good. Just like wet dope won't sell nowhere. Now, I'm just being honest. If you wanna make it, like that's how I feel. And then when it comes out, when they money running low, when they money running low, and when they feel like ain't nobody checking for them again, that's when they want to come crying 10, 20, 30 years, 40 years later. He made me do it. I didn't want to do it. I didn't want to do it. You is not obligated. You was not obligated to get on your knees and lay on your back to do those sexual acts for that part. You chose to do it. It is your decision if you want to lay on your back and get on your knees and get up on the horse and do what you have to do. That was your decision. Like if nobody ain't putting up, if ain't nobody putting nothing up to your head to make you do it, then hey, you did not have to do it. You put yourself in that position. You put yourself in that position. You put yourself to try to make it like to try to make like you want to be the victim. You put yourself in that position so you can be the victim so bad, so you can have people feel pity for you. You did that. You weren't obligated. You weren't obligated to do that. You chose to do it. But when it happened to you, don't wait 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70 years later and try to speak up on it. Speak up on it when it first happened. A lot of people speak up on these incidents that happened to them all these years ago because they ain't relevant no more. They're just trying to get money. They're trying to get money. They go broke and they'll do anything and post anything they can to try to get money in books, documentaries, or biographies, or whatever. They would do everything in their power to try to post anything to get relevant just because this incident happened to them years ago in the Hollywood world. And that's what I'm saying about these women, about Bill Cosby. These women want to wait till this man halfway gone from this earth. Oh, y'all want to wait for this man to go to jail to say he did this to me. Bill Cosby sexual assaulted me. He raped me. He raped me. He drugged me. Listen, I don't know if the man did it or not, but it is said that he might have done it or didn't do it. I don't know. And a lot of people was not watching the Cosby Show back then because of that. I love the Cosby Show. And it just goes to say this. People's want to talk about Bill Cosby. People's want to talk about R. Kelly. Just like R. Kelly. People still people still listen to R. Kelly's music because of what he did. Okay. Yeah, what he did was messed up as well. I'm still trying to wrap my head around that situation as well. But what he did does not take away from the fact that he has made legendary movies, has had legendary hits, and all of that. Now, what he did to those individuals, that's sad. But this the thing though, people's want to talk, people's was dragging R. Kelly. Peoples was dragging Bill Cosby. Bill Cosby, he's not in jail no more, but R. Kelly is. Peoples basically was dragging these men. But why Diddy still free? Diddy should have been behind them balls at all the stuff he done did. Diddy should have been behind them bars or even worse. I'm just saying. So before anybody say, we are not obligated to make the decisions that we make. If ain't nobody putting them up to our head, if ain't nobody forced us to do nothing, then don't do it. If you don't have to do it, then don't do it. It's a lot of peoples in the Hollywood world, and it's a lot of peoples in our world, the regular world, that will still do things that we know that we ain't obligated, that we don't have to do, but still do it. But if something like that happens, like if you had to do something with a producer, director, anybody, and you think you're gonna get this role, and if you think you're gonna get this part, don't get mad when you ain't getting the part. Because you know why you didn't get the part? Because this what gets me. People's really think just because they give up a little ass, they think they're gonna get a part. They think they're gonna get this role. It's this thing called um other people's getting they satisfied, getting they satisfaction. They don't care about you. All they doing is trying to get what they trying to get out of you. Just because you give them that, give them this, give them that, you think you're gonna make it. You think they're gonna give you. You think they're gonna give you a role, a a part, and you ain't even I don't know. But I don't know how to put it. I just don't know. But I'm just gonna go ahead and say this. Um the Cosby Show was a good show. I really enjoyed it. It was truly one of my favorites. I think Vanessa was the troubled child. I think Vanessa did the most out of all of them, her and Rudy. Rudy didn't do too much, but Vanessa did. Vanessa did a lot as a child. Theo did some things, but if I had to choose, I'm gonna have to choose Vanessa because um she was the trouble one. I'm just saying. I'm just gonna say that. Well, I hope I did good. Well, I guess that would be it for today's episode of DDTS episode 261. Um, Thank you to every one of y'all for watching and joining me. I will be back with another video soon as possible. And thank y'all so much for watching. And I hope y'all enjoy. And I hope y'all have a wonderful Thursday. Don't forget to like, don't forget to comment, don't forget to subscribe, and don't forget to hit that share button, like button, and everything. So thank y'all for watching, and I will be back with another video soon. Have a wonderful Thursday. Love you all. Thank you. Bye bye.